Good morning. Actually, not so good because Luca should have been up and at work. I didn't realize that. And the other thing is the explosion, which I thought was our explosion, was actually in Unit 7. And I was supposed to fix it. And I didn't. I didn't fix it. But I did discover one thing. I went back and looked at the videos from my other rental. And if I'm looking at it right, yesterday was the day after the last day of the rental. So I believe that today they will pay the rent and then I can either justly evict them or extend the rental, is my thinking. So we're just waiting for Luca to come home. This little gal is absolutely miserable because of this whole thing with Luca. Telling you, this guy just doesn't know when to quit. He doesn't know when to quit. We can't do a thing until Luca gets home. We can't go fix anything. We can't go anywhere. We have to just stay right here because if we leave, then he'll come home early. I didn't realize that the explosion, so that means I've got to go over and pay like twice as much for that stupid stove. More so, even. I can't believe how much they gouge you for that stove. And it won't even let him fix it. Won't even let him try to fix it. Sweetie, I don't know what to do about this photography thing. I'm wondering if she could buy a book or something and just study photography instead of having to take pictures. Because you can't see her progress at all. So let's go to order books. Photography Volume 1. All right, sweetie. I want you to sit your little fanny down and I want you to read this. And she is so big already. You know, you could sleep in here. You don't have to sleep with that pig. You can sleep in here. You have choices. You can make him sleep in here. That'd be even better. Criminy. Do you realize they don't have any privacy with this room now that they've got this other, if you have another person in here? No privacy whatsoever. None. Zero. Zilch. You'd have to get rid of the railing and put a wall in and do the whole thing. He should be home at any moment. There he is. He's home. She gonna run down and greet him? Oh dear, I'm so glad you're home. I'm not glad you're home. You're such a pig. I want you to visit this unit right here, sweetie. Landlord, landlord, come to fix your explosive, which I don't see anything wrong. This is Unit 7, right? This is the Kinney residence. It said that you had a problem. No, no problems. You fixed it yourself. Is that what it is? The unit rating went down is why I'm here. He says, I'm not having any fun in life. I am just at a loss. The Kinneys are, that said it, I thought they said their rating went down. But I don't know. I don't understand what happened there. But anyway, come home. Honey, I'm home. Can I make up to you? Can we attempt to rebuild trust? Let's do that. Let's attempt to rebuild trust. She's heading out. I know where she's going to. I bet I know where she's going. I bet she's going to go over into the workshop. Hey, I just wanted to talk to you before you left. You look so beautiful, pregnant. You've got a glow. You have a pregnancy glow. Has to feel the baby. Remind her that we do have a connection here. Now that you're pregnant with my child. Kiss her hands. I'm not sure, man. If it was me, I think I'd boot him to the curb. Because he's such a brat. The goal today, I want to see if they're actually going to pay the rent. Because last time, everybody paid. And there was a little thing up here that said they paid. And then once that happens, can we or can we not renew the lease? And if we renew the lease, can we change the lease? Lease renewing soon. Grace period is active. So I thought their grace period was yesterday. Grace period. So we're on day 2 of a 3-day lease. I don't understand it anyway. Now what are they going to do? She's flirty, he's flirty. What are they going to do? They're going to woohoo. They're going to woohoo, and I didn't even ask them to woohoo. They're going to do it all on their own. Oh, they're in the shower. Can't even see them for the steam. Yeah. Somebody want to come pay the bills? Or somebody's got to pay the bills. Thank you, sweetie. So I don't know whether to evict these guys. I swear to God, it would be great if they just pay. I would like to see them pay their rent. That's what I'm looking for. I just wanted to pay the rent. They're in the grace period. It's like the grace period. They're on the second day of a 3-day lease that ended 2 days ago, right? Yesterday was the grace period, I thought, the 24-hour grace period. So today is the second day of that. So it's like they're starting the second lease, but nobody's paid their rent. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Supposed to be malfunction in Unit 7. You saw for yourself there was no malfunction. Sweetie, I need you to do me a favor. All right, here we go. Right there. Sweetie, are you reading? Because this says that you're not. You don't get a photography skill from reading about photography? Why not? She already got there. Look at that. Do you have to work? 19 hours. Good job, sweetie. You did it. You know what you can do? You stop reading that, and I'm going to sell it back. What do you think? I'm telling you guys, the stresses of a landlord, right? I just feel stressed all the time when the leases come due because I'm like, are they going to pay their rent? Are they not going to pay their rent? Is this going to work? Is it not? I don't even know. I don't know. I thought they'd pay their rent today. They're going to start their second lease and I don't have any rent. And the thing about it is they're in there, they're living for free right now, right? Or are they paying during the grace period? And what the hell? Why would you have a 24-hour grace period unless they're paying during that grace period? Do they pay during the grace period? He's in bed already. Does he have to work? His schedule's all screwy. Yes, he does. He's got to work at 2. She's going to go to bed too. We don't have any rent today. I'm going to have to kick him out in order to get the rent. Because I was kind of hoping I could extend the lease, right? If they paid the rent, then you could just let them stay here. They're already on day 1 of a 3-day lease. So if I let them extend their lease, then I should get paid for today. But if I kick them out, you know what I mean? But do we let them keep going and not get paid? And if I do let them keep going, are they going to pay for both leases or do they not pay for the original lease? I don't even know. Criminy. Sweetie, why don't you go to bed? Wouldn't that be amazing? Want to go sleep in the spare bedroom? You guys made up today, right? Because I didn't ask you to woohoo. You did that all on your own. Okay, so another day down and still no rent. So I'm not sure what's going to happen here. I would hate the idea that we do this and not get any rent. But I guess I'll go ahead and call this and we'll see what happens tomorrow. Criminy.